All right, so here we are. It's dinner time, episode 1, part 2. We're making a fried rice with pork and peas. Let's do it. Okay guys, so we're gonna make ourselves a fried rice with pork and peas. Really simply, all you need equipment-wise to this is a nice big chef's pan, maybe a big frying pan or a big wok. A wok is best. I've got this lush, deep chef's pan I'm gonna use. Ingredients-wise, we've got a couple onions we've diced up, garlic, spring onions, a chilli diced, big handful of peas, half a bag of our spring greens that we've steamed, 5 minutes. Pork shoulder, we've got 3 loins, we're gonna cut them up, and 500 grams of cooked cold rice. Really important with the rice, it's cooked, it's cold, and it's flaked into individual grains. 2 eggs, and some soy sauce. Let's get to it. So to kick off, first thing we're gonna do is dice up our pork. All we need to do with this is just run your hands across and just make sure there are no shards of bone. A lot of the time they're meant to be boneless, but if you can hear that, that's definitely not boneless. So I'm just gonna run my knife around the little joint of bone and bin that. Just double check there's no shards. Don't want the kids choking on anything. Another piece there. That's one done. And repeat the same again for all 3. Now all 3 of our pork loins have been deboned, we're just gonna shred them. Want to make them nice and thin. This needs to cook nice and quick when we do our egg fried rice. So it's important we cut it nice and fine, but also nice and even, so they're all kind of about the same sort of size. That way they'll all cook at the same time. Right, our pork loins are cut, they're all ready. We've put them to the side, wipe down the table, wash down your knives. We're gonna get prepping our vegetables, all right? So, as we've done before in previous videos, I'm just gonna show you how to really quickly dice an onion. Remember, we do claw hands, like this. That way, if we slip with our knives, our fingertips are not in the chop zone. Okay, we've peeled an onion, we've kept the root on, cut it in half, and all we need to do is go down the middle, once, twice, 3 times. Crossways, and then back again. No ends you can save for stock if you need to. So all our stuff is prepped. We've chopped our garlic, our chilli, our spring onions, our onions. Got some peas here. We're only going to use about 50 grams. The rest we're going to use later on for a pea soup. Our spring greens here. We've taken them half the bag and we've blanched them for about 5 minutes, salted water, and then run them under cold tap afterward just to keep the colour, all right? So our pan is on, it is getting nice and hot. We want it steaming hot. You can see here, maybe, can I see that? You can see that. Steaming hot. To that, we're gonna add a little bit of oil. Now, bear in mind that this is gonna be raging hot, so please take care. To that, we're adding our diced onions. Just gonna give that a stir fry for about 2 minutes, all right, until it softens up a little bit. Just keep it moving. Okay, onions have been cooking for a couple minutes. Into that, we're gonna chuck our chili and our garlic. All in one. We are. To that, after about a minute or so, we're going to add our diced bits of pork shoulder. Scatter around. And again, we're just going to keep that moving now. Want to brown all that pork off. So our pork is all cooked. You see now it's just breaking away nice, it's clear all the way through. kept it moving. Our garlic, our chili, our onion is done. To that, we're gonna chuck in a handful of these peas. These are still frozen. Frozen's fine, actually. It works really well because what happens is it stops them cooking through so quick, gives them a little chill. They'll stay nice and green. And to that, just a handful of our greens as well. Don't add all the greens, all the peas, they're all being reserved for other recipes later on. Once again, keeping it moving. Once that's to temperature, we're gonna chuck in our rice. Once again, we make sure this doesn't stop moving. Rice is not gonna clump up, it's all gonna cook through nice and quick, nice and evenly. You may have noticed we haven't seasoned this with any salt. We're not gonna do that. Instead, we've got some soy sauce. So that is what's gonna season the fried rice. So, once all our rice is hot, all our veggies are cooked, our pork is cooked, I'm gonna make a little well in the center here. To that, we're gonna add our 2 beaten eggs. This is gonna be our egg that goes in the fried rice. All we do is scramble it in this little well for now. Keep it moving again. And once it's all done, get it folded through. Keep it moving, keep it mixing. Fried rice is done. All we need to do now is season it. So pepper, and then we're going in with our soy sauce. I reckon about 3 or 4 tablespoons should do nicely. You can always add some more afterwards. And once again, get it moving. Last second addition at the end, spring onions. Scoop them up, chuck them in. They're gonna stay nice and green, nice and crunchy, nice and fragrant. That's why we're chucking them in at the end. Fried rice is done. Get it plated up. And there we go. Fried rice, pork, and peas. Let's eat. Smells really, really good, really fragrant. We're missing a couple sort of key ingredients. You might want some galangal if you're being more authentic, something like ginger. Our budget didn't afford it. However, from what we've got and what we put together for the money, it's really, really good. Maybe a little chili jam, how Jamie Oliver does it. Ask Uncle Roger. It's really, really good. That's hearty, that's gonna see you through. Really, really good. Next episode, we're doing fish cakes, we're doing a pea soup. Join us then, that's episode 2. Latest.